Hi, today I'm doing my lip collection. It was going to be my full makeup collection, but having taken extensive notes over the past week or so, and having tried out various products that I haven't worn in a while, just so that I have up-to-date notes for you, um, I've discovered I have three A4 sides of paper with notes about just my lip collection. So I think I'll just leave it at that for today, and we'll explore the rest of my makeup collection later, if anyone actually watches this video. So I better just go straight ahead because otherwise I'm going to be here for hours. So I decided to start out with my lip balm, and so I think it written down. I have the notes that I've been making with me, just so I don't forget anything. So I started out with some lip balms, and one of my favourites is this Black Forest Castle in a cute little cupcake shape, and it's just really cute. It does taste a lot very fruity, obviously because it's Black Forest Castle. It's not very chocolatey, which is fine because that would be weird. I feel. It might not be. You might like that, but I feel it's better with it just being berry. And that's a really cute little cupcake shaped container, which is really sweet. I also have another one in the cute container, which is an ice cream one. It's raspberry ripple. Um, and all of these are kind of just flavored. They're not really very pigmented, which is good because I guess for a lip balm, you don't really want that. I tend to put these on under my lip gloss or lipstick or whatever else I'm wearing that day. And they work really well and they just moisturize me now. So what else have we got? Oh, I tried out a new one, which is this Carmex one. And it's supposed to be really moisturizing for your lips, but I feel it kind of leaves a waxy residue, and then my lips kind of get all peely and gross. So I can't say if I'm having an allergic reaction or if it's just exfoliating my lips or what, but I only tried it out twice and it gave me the same reaction both times. So I'm a little bit worried that I might be allergic to that one, and I'm probably not going to try it again for a while, just until my lips are properly healed. I do have one that I really like, is a lip smacker, which is a vanilla one. It's pretty old actually. French Vanilla Fun, it says, and it is really vanilla, and you can't smell it, I'm showing it to you. Why? It smells a lot like vanilla. It's really sweet. It's lovely. If you don't like vanilla, obviously don't go for that one because it's definitely very, very vanilla scented. But I really like that, and it's just brilliant and definitely clear. It's kind of pink in the tube, but once it's on, it's clear. I've had to take the lids off a couple already because they're quite stiff, and I didn't want to be finding back in pages. So I have this one, which kind of just like really nice and top, and it's almost clear, but it does have a slight tint of this colour when you put it on. And this is a wild rose. Yes, wild rose lip balm. It's just a wish on the bottom, so I'm not sure if that's the make or what. I think this is giving me the gift. I think, but it is one of my favourites. I haven't used it very much, but I do really like it. It's scented and tastes. You don't just eat it, but it does taste really nice and really nice and in your mouth. I have a similar one which is also in a tin, and it has a little copy on the front, but inside, you see how that's much darker, and it's not as glossy. And when you put it on, it's kind of, I don't want to touch it now because it's really sticky and kind of, I don't know, it doesn't, it doesn't taste particularly nice, and it doesn't smell very good either. As you can tell by the really attractive face I was just pulling. What else? Oh, and yeah, because it's so sticky, it's kind of hard to apply, which is why I didn't want to put it on my finger right now because it will end up just everywhere. It's not very nice. So sorry, little puppy. Just as lip gloss made in China, so I'm not offending any brands. Luckily, a brand I do really love is the Born Liquid stuff from the Body Shop. I have three of their lip balms here. I'm sure I have another one, but I might have just been stealing this just for a while. So I have a watermelon one, which is a kind of colour, and these are actually slightly more pigmented. So I have a watermelon one, a passion berry, and a mint. The mint one is white though, so if you put that on, you end up with really white lips, which is an interesting look. If you can pull it off, great. If you can't, I would cover it with lip gloss like I do. I also have a little butter in there, which is passion fruit. Um, I really like the lemon one of these. It does just kind of taste like lemon sorbet. Put it on your lips, kind of end up nibbling it off a little bit. Might just be me, but oh, I'm not going to just put this one here. I'm going to carry away. So those are just my lip balms and a lip butter. I do actually have a lip scrub, which I'm going to say under this, which is lime and coconut, and it's a Filbert Bees one, and I got that for my birthday, so I'm not really sure if it actually tastes and smells gorgeous, really easy to put on, and it feels really nice in your finger. And there's also a body scrub and a foot salve in there. So I'm going to try those out, and then I'll explain more about those when I get to the chance to them. Moving on to lipsticks. So some of these I wasn't sure what the brands were or what the name. Mostly I knew the brand, it's just the name of the colour I wasn't entirely sure of. So I have a Barry M, and this is Barry M Cosmetics shade 159. It's really pale pink. I really like this colour. I actually think my ex-girlfriend may have given me this. She was clearing hers out and she preferred the dark tones, and that ended up giving me this one, which is fine. Just because it's so pale, it doesn't tend to look like it's there for a very long time, but it does apply really quite well. It's a little bit shimmery, but I do really like it. And I have another one that's a very similar colour, which is this one. It's a Collection 2000. I wasn't sure if that was actually from. I looked it up and it is. It's Collection 2000 Volume Boost in Icing. And that's number 8. And that's a slightly darker one. Slightly. But it is really nice. That one, yeah, it's not matte, but it's not shimmery. It's just kind of shiny. When you put it on, and it's really, really light. It's creamier and slightly more pigmented than the Barry M shade. But I do love both of those. I wear light coloured lips on a fairly regular basis. I never thought that they suited me until I started wearing them, and then actually I really like them. And it kind of goes with my skin tone. My skin tone is quite light, so I am more of a heavy eye makeup girl than a dark lip girl. What else have we got? We've got this is a Boots one. This is a Natural Collection. That's more of a pink. These come in loads of different shades. Oh, it's Pink Orchid. Looking. It's Pink Orchid, and I really like this. It's really, really moisturising though. So it's really, really soft skin. It's a little bit shimmery, but not very. It is quite creamy, but again, that's because it's moisturising. So you expect that to be creamy. If it wasn't, I think it would be quite drying and would kind of defeat the point of being a moisturising lipstick. I have seen the darker shades, which they have some really nice ones. They also have like just a very clear, almost nude. Well, I want to say it's nude, but I think it's a clear one actually. That they do, and it's just a lip balm, and that's really nice. So check those out if they have Boots. I don't know if they have Boots everywhere. Do they have Boots in different? I don't have them in different countries. I'm sorry. They're quite nice. It's just like a drugstore. If that's what you call it in America. I don't know what you have over. I'm sorry. Never been to this. Where I'm going next year, maybe. Getting carried away. So next I have a Max Factor lipstick. And on one side it is this. Maybe I'd say that it's called Gypsy Rose, maybe. That colour. That's that one. I'm gonna end up with this all over the place if I keep doing this. But and the other side is more of a gold. It's really nice. I'm gonna kind of mix them a little bit so you can see. So you're supposed to put the two colours, this one over this one, but like you can see, I don't know if you can tell on the camera, it's a little bit pink already where I've been doing that, and they do tend to just blend into each other if you're not careful. So you kind of almost have to wait for one to dry before you have the next one. but I do really like that. And obviously golden is really, really shimmery. Because I've used them together, the pink one now has a shimmer on it, so that's a little bit shimmery. It's not as shimmery, it's not closely, but mine, as you can tell from the swatch, looks really shimmery because it's got the gold over it. And when I've been applying them, it's really mixed and and so that's how that's ended up. Another Barium one that I actually got for myself is a lip jelly, and I think I showed you this in one of the photo set actually of all the lipstick that I wore in a week. And I love this colour. It's very similar to the wine colour of the types that I wear a lot, which I really, really enjoy. It's really nice. It's not particularly shimmery, but it's very shiny. Obviously, it's jelly lip shine, so you would hope it would be shimmery. No, shiny. And it is really nice. It is very creamy there, and it's come off really, really quick. That's all I can think of. So they're really good though, but I only ever got this one shade, and I think I always wanted to get other shades, and I don't even know if I still do these anymore. So much of my makeup is just not new, and I don't even know if they do it anymore. So if I run out of some of my favourite stuff, I'm never going to be able to get it again. I'm really excited for me. Wow, this video is on already. I'm sorry. My more recent makeup purchases include some e.l.f. stuff. I have the e.l.f. Lip Stain in Heartbreaker and the Luscious Liquid Lipstick in Cherry Tart. And when I first got these, I loved them. I still really love them. I wrote loads of notes about these because I only got them recently, so I've told you that this one it's definitely a new one, and it is more like a lip gloss applicator. This one, I always think it's a little bit light when I put it on, but then actually it dries a lot darker, and I always end up putting on 2 coats, and it's kind of a darker nude shade then, so it's a lot more like what's in the tube, which is good because I really like this colour, but again, the more you add, the darker it gets. It depends on how you want it. It is nude, so you probably don't want it so dark. This stays so long, it's really good. I managed to keep it on. So, as far as I'm concerned, that's a good lip stain. The lip gloss, I think when you put the clear gloss on, this tends to come off more easily, obviously, because it's not the same, but it tends to take off some of the colour if it does wear off. So I actually prefer it without, and it is quite matte then, but it's still quite creamy and really soft almost when you put it on your lips. I really, really like this product a lot. This one, I know a lot of people have seen reviews on it, and they're not so keen on the applicator. It's kind of like a sponge. Breathing in, but it's like a sponge. And it's really, really nice. I really like it. I had one ages, like 2 houses ago, so like 6, 7 years ago. I measured time in houses, and that was a purple colour, and it was not a good look, but I loved the colour. But that was a very similar applicator, except you clicked it rather than twisted it, and this is definitely a really nice colour. I really, really love the colour. It's quite similar to this when it's on, but more muted. I'm not sure if I can. So it's kind of more of a matte, more muted shade. It's less shiny than this one. It's definitely not got as much shimmer in it, which I actually really like that. I'm not going to show you the stain because it would just be all over my hand and it won't come off very easily. But like I say, I have so many lip products that my hands are going to be covered very soon. Next one I have for you is, oh my gosh, you all know how much I love this. If you've seen my blog, you know how much I love this lipstick. I got it and I instantly fell in love with it, and I wear it all the time. It's my collection exclusive by Juliana one, and it's L'Oreal Paris Pearl Beach, and it's more of an orange red than the other red shades that I have, but it is definitely still very red, and I love it so much. It's gorgeous. It's matte and it goes on so easily. It's so creamy and it's beautiful. I'm in love with this lipstick. It's my all-time favorite lipstick at the moment. My all-time favorite at the moment. if I find another lipstick that I like more, that's great. But at the moment, this is the best one I found, and I love it. I love it so much. The other red shades I have a Venetian red, which is more of an oil-based one, and I can show you next to. So this is the Venetian red that's all the way at my knuckle, and this is the Color Riche one. So this is this one, and it's oil-based, so it's really, really creamy, but it comes off so good. But some of it comes off and then it kind of stays stained underneath. It stays stained a little bit on your lips all the time, so it is really hard to get. I'm not going to show you because it is quite stainy, but it comes off quite easily. So I do really like the colour, but it's quite difficult to wear. My other red is this one. This is an Avon shade. It's Radiant Ruby, and this is really, I don't know if you can see in the video, it's really, really shimmery. So compared to my other one, this one in the middle, and it's really shimmery. It's darker red than the others, but it's got a lot of shimmer in it. So I usually wear this one if I'm going on a night out or something. This is not a daytime lipstick. It's just too sparkly and too dark for a daytime lipstick. I would wear it all the time if I could, but I really don't think that I should be wearing that much of work. Another Avon one that I have, shall we, is Sugar Cane, the colour. It's Kiss and Go Colour Trend Sugar Cane. So it's kind of a nude colour. Okay, and I've just tried to put some on here, and you really can't see it on my hand. It's a very similar shade to my skin tone once it's actually on. It looks darker in the tube, but it is very similar to my skin tone. I really like that nude shade. It's fairly shimmery, but it is very similar to my skin tone. So I tend to wear this with like a nude gloss over the top, and I really like this colour on me. But I'm very fair, as you can tell. I shouldn't wear white and what should I say? But yeah, I am very fair, so this is really, really pale for it to match my skin tone. But I really like it. My other Avon lipstick. This doesn't have a brand name. I can't see what it's Avon, but it doesn't have a zip colour name. It just says P502, and you can't really see. It's like a nude shade in there, but then it's got like this clear balm around it, which is great, but you can even see from mine, the colour spreads and it gets all in the clear, and so when you eventually go to put this on, it smudges, and it's a nice colour, and it's kind of a darker nude shade, but the clear and the colour mix, and it's not great, but it's nice on your lips. It looks ugly in the tube because it just gets dirty, and there's no real way to clean it because you try and clean it off and it just smudges and makes it more. So I don't know, for a clean freak, it's not fun, but I like it when it's on, so I just don't miss it in the meantime. Okay, now I really am on the last bit that Avon. Wow, I didn't know I had this much stuff. So I got some tiny little pesters that's from when my mum was making that. So I have a rose ribbons one. Rose ribbons. I have a frosted mauve. I wore this one earlier in the week and I really like it. It's more pink than I was expecting. Frosted mauve, and that is definitely a frosty shade. It's a much lighter, much sparklier shade than the others. And then this one I have is Instant Mocha. But this one is the one that I did not expect to be pink at all. I thought that was going to be more of a nude, more of a brown mocha shade, but it's not. It's a very pink shade. But I really like this on. I don't think the name is right. I don't think it is a mocha, but it's a really, really nice colour. All of these actually have surprisingly long wear. I was wearing these two earlier in the week. I haven't tried this one out in a while, but I was wearing these two earlier in the week, and they do last a really long time on your lips. Like, Like I thought that they would kind of come off really easily and stuff, but they don't. They're really, really long wearing, even for testers. So they're tiny, tiny little ones, and you're going to run out of those very quickly, but they are really good. The last two lipsticks that I have are Stargazer lipsticks. So this was when I was going through a bit of a phase. This bright blue one, which I'm going to try and show you, but unfortunately this one's almost kind of dried out, and it can even come off on my finger. And it's actually broken. So I'm going to hold on to it because I kind of wanted to count it into something else and see if I can loosen it up a bit and see if I can get this. Oh, there we go. See if I can get that off because the colour is great and I would really love to keep wearing that, even though it's not something I wear every day, but for a night out sometimes it's kind of fun. It's kind of fun colour. So there's that one, and there's this purple one as well, which I don't know if they have specific colours. It's just this is 133 and this is rubbed off 106. So this is a really dark purple. It looks so much better on. Frame everything on the comic. It looks so much better on your mouth. But I really like this colour as well. Like I say, it was when I was going through a phase and I wear them a lot more than I haven't worn them for a while, but I seem to remember this quite an okay wear. The blue one, I'm not sure about. Like I say, it's kind of broken and dried out, but I think they last quite well actually. I put this all over. I'm nearly done. I promise. I have like lip gloss and then I'm done. But I'm sorry this video is so long, and I hope it's not freezing like it is when I'm filming it. I'm going to test that before I put it on. So, okay, I said I only have lip glosses left, but I don't. I lied. I have 3 lipsticks, and they are these ones. They are Colour Institute, and I only know that because I have the matching lip gloss. Now, they came in a blue suede kind of box, and they were from Selfridges, and there were 3 lipsticks, 2 lip glosses, one of them was exploded and died. I think I've got 2 eyeliners, which I still have one of. 6 eyeshadow quads, 3 blushes, 2 big powder things, and 2 those like lip balm in a pot things that you put on some brushes, and a mascara. And all of that, I think it was like £30. It was a sale. And it was really good. This is all I have left of it. I never ended up finishing up those eyeshadows, any of it, really. Just because it got quite old and the eyeshadow palettes would like break and get everywhere, and they were just in like sort of plastic lids and it would snap and break. And for one reason or another, everything ended. I think I finished up the mascara actually. It was kind of the mascara. So there's just this nice nude one. So there's this nice nude one, which is really nice. And it's very similar to it's not what I'm wearing today. It's very similar to that. I'm wearing one actually. I'm not wearing any of the ones I've showed. I'm wearing one from a palette that I'm not showing in this video. So I'll explain this later. But it's very similar. And if I had been wearing a lipstick, I would have worn one of those. I then have this. This is almost a frosty baby pink colour. So there's that really nice colour, and that's quite similar to the really light pink colour before, but I think it's slightly darker, and it's, I don't know, I just don't like that one as much. I do like it though, and I do keep. And then I have this one. This is a really dark pink, and they're very, very similar colours. And just where this one with this accent, almost just in the middle, just to make it a bit more pouty. Not that I so I do wear those together, and they're really good colour match for each other actually. Obviously I think those same thing, but yeah, but also this is a really good colour, and I do sometimes wear this just by itself, just as a gloss, but it is really pigmented, so I do like that one a lot. Going from one extreme to the other, I have then this really, really clear, completely clear, I think it's ultimate lip gloss. It came in like There's a clear one, and then there's this really pale, sparkly one. And this is really pale, almost white in the tube now. I'm showing it to you. It kind of comes out a very pale pink, but it's more glitter than anything else. And I wear it over another colour if I'm going to wear it at all. But I really just keep this with clear gloss, and I don't really know why I do that because I have another clear gloss that I prefer. This is kind of more sticky. This is a really nice, almost like water, they're liquidy, and they are so delicious. Apparently, roll-on lip gloss. I have 4 of these in different shades. They came in a set. Just to clarify, I didn't go out and buy 4 different shades. So easy shades. Just so there's this clear, light pink one, and then there's a kind of dark pink purpley one, and then the nude. The nude is actually the most pigmented. When I put these 2 on, they're very, very almost clear, and they're more glitter than anything else. And these 2 tend to have a little bit of a scent to them. It's not necessarily a bad scent, but it's just, I can't really put my finger on it. It smells cosmetic. They don't smell floral or fruity or anything. No, it just smells kind of sweet and cosmetic. But look, this is it on my hands. You can't see it. It's just kind of shiny. And that's the darkest one. So the nude I do wear, the nude's quite pigmented actually. It's again fairly similar to this one, or the lipstick that I showed you a minute ago. It is really nice. And I use that, or I alternate it and use this one, which is just a slightly thicker one. So if I'm just feeling a little bit less like I want the watery one, I will use this, and this is Flutter Lip Gloss, and I have another one of those in a big pink. Again, they came with set. This one is really kind of shimmery though, very so much of my makeup is shimmering, and I'm trying to get away from that. I want more matte or just shine, not sparkle and glitter like I did when I was 13. Which I don't think I've had any of this that long, but I've had it a long time. And this I was hoping could kind of replace my favourite one, which definitely doesn't exist anymore. I still have it. This is just a little bit too light and a little bit too sparkly, and I'm going to really regret not ever buying another one of my favourites, which is just this one. It's just from Claire's Accessories, and it looks like it's full, but there's actually only about this much in it. It's very true to the tube, is the colour that it comes out. Lost my train of thought there. It's very similar to what's in the tube, and I really, really like this one. I don't know why I love it so much, but it has always been one of my favourites, and I don't know why I never bought another one. I should have done because I really, really like this. So that's one of my favourites. And then another one that I really like is this one. It's just a clear, well, it's very pink in the tube, but it's kind of almost clear when you put it on. It's a little bit sparkly. It's a Lancome Paris Juicy Tube, and it's in Praise, which strawberry. And it's definitely strawberry scented and flavoured like strawberry. It's really, really nice. Yeah, that's good. And it's kind of pink when it comes out, but it's just blend it out because you don't squeeze too much, and it's not as pink as it looks in the tube. Unlike, back to Avon, these are the last two I've got. Unlike these, this one is a little bit lighter than it is in the tube. It's called a Avon Glazewear Shine, that one. Can you see? And then I have Avon Glazewear Sparkle. So those are both really nice. And you can see this one in the tube, so much glitter. So much glitter. But when it comes out on your lips, it's not actually that glittery. It's a little bit shimmery, but nowhere near as much as in the tube. In the tube, it's so let me see if I can just watch these. So this light one does come out a little lighter than it is in the tube, and it's very shiny, but it's really nice. Make a little quick noise in the tube. I love this one. So that's the shine one, and that's like I say, it's lighter than it is in the tube, And then there's the shimmer one. There's, yeah, shimmer. That when it comes out is not any lighter. It's pretty like that. And see how bright that is? It's a really nice colour. And it's not, I don't know if you can even tell on my hand, it just looks shiny because it's lip gloss. It's not as shimmery as it looks in the tube. It's not as glittery. So I really quite like that. Oh my gosh, that's so familiar. That's my plastic. So you have those two, and I really, really love them. And like I said, today I'm not actually wearing any of those. I'm wearing one from Palette. And if you want to see that and all the other makeup that I have, you should like this video or send me a message on Tumblr. I will link my Tumblr below, and also this will be posted on there, so you can have a look at that. And I'm now going to go and wash my hands because I'm covered in lipstick. Covered in lipstick. Not where it's supposed to be on my mouth. No, it's all over my hands. So I hope you enjoyed the video. I'm going to go and clean myself.